All right, so this is my take on the Lamar Jackson contract situation. I've been asked about this, and I just wanted to kind of like get my reply out before like ESPN takes this or somebody else takes this and goes somewhere else. Because I swear I be saying stuff and they be going through everyone's ear, and then they'll hear it on TV and they'll be like, "Yeah," I swear, it happens all the time. So let me be the first to just say this: I'm totally out on Lamar Jackson. All right, I'm totally out. I like the guy, but I wouldn't get him unless he was a free agent. I wouldn't trade for him. Draft your quarterbacks, bro. Draft your quarterbacks. But here are the 5 reasons I wouldn't draft. I wouldn't engage with Lamar Jackson. Um, 5 reasons. Number one, he's a running quarterback, bro. Like I have this theory with sports, right? When you start going against the odds, you start losing. Like drafting short quarterbacks, drafting slow quarterbacks. Like that's why there's a combine. I believe in the combine. Slow quarterbacks, running quarterbacks, bro. When you start going against the grain, you start to fail. You really do. That's what I learned through life. Life, you gotta be smart. Okay? You gotta be smart. You can't always go against the grain and expect good results. Like that very yes, every now and again, every blue moon we'll get a freaking Drew Brees that had one magical season. Every now and again we'll get a Kyler Murray rookie sophomore season. We're like, oh wow, this guy can really play. Every now and again we'll get that Lamar Jackson MVP season. Every now and again we get a Super Bowl from Jalen Hurts or a Super Bowl appearance. What running quarterback has won a Super Bowl? Let me know. It hasn't happened in the history of the NFL. Okay. Now you could argue Patrick Mahomes runs. No, I'm talking about like it's a whole play style. When throwing is like your primary. Patrick Mahomes is a thrower of the football. He's a former baseball player. I think his dad was a baseball player. He's a thrower. Okay. Now I like Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts really does a little bit of both. He does that well. He'll throw. He'll run. He's like power. Jalen is very cerebral. I think actually very underrated football player in general. I think he's a lot smarter than people think. He manages the game a lot better than people think. Like that's what makes him really good. It's not really his running or his throwing. It's like he just knows how to make plays. Like he's a playmaker. Um, but with Lamar, dude, it's just too much running, too much flash, and not enough rings, and not enough playoff victories. But I just don't trust running quarterbacks. I've never seen it work. Vic. I'm in Atlanta. I saw Vic. He tried, but dude, I just haven't seen that translate in the biggest moments. I don't know. Like it's almost like they just can't seem to do the same thing during the playoffs. It's like when teams really lock down and don't let you do that, they just can't like they have no other options. And I think a lot of times the only reason they're even successful is because it's hard to plan for somebody that can do that. But bro, it has a ceiling. The ceiling is like the first round of the playoffs, maybe the second. I haven't I haven't seen much more than that. I really haven't. And I think Jalen Hurts is like I said, a very rare exception because he's a total footballer for me. He's a footballer. But Lamar is too much flash, too much. I'm hurt, too much. I don't want to do this or too much. There's always something going on with this guy. The whole season, bro. Uh, Reason number two, I'm out on Lamar, and like reason number two, and I might have to give my black card away after this video. I already know. But like, dude, he doesn't have an agent, bro. Okay, okay, he doesn't have an agent. All right, that's like me. And guess what? He just so happens to not have a contract that he wants, and just so happens to have contract issues. Oh wow, what a surprise! What a surprise! That's like me going to court over a serious case and not having a lawyer, and then losing, and then being like, "What happened?" It's like, bro, you being disrespectful to professionals. Like, there's a reason athletes have agents, bro. They handle that side of the business. They handle that side of the business while you're practicing throwing, while you're weightlifting, while you're sleeping. They're working. Like, that's what it is. It's not that you're not smart enough to agent yourself. It's just while you're doing this, they're doing that because you guys are two different people with two different skill sets. Okay. Now I'm not saying every agent is great, but I mean, come on, like, bro, what are the bro? That's like me owning a grocery store, not hiring people to check people out, and then me being like, well, why is nobody checking out fast, or why is the line so long? Like seriously, like I could go on like 100 different examples. That's like that's like that's like me having a freaking That's like me not hiring a garbage man or not hiring garbage service. Me being like, oh, I'm good, I'll take care of myself. And then me having like piles of trash outside, and then being like, dang, what's going on with this trash? Like, bruh, the reason you don't have a good contract is not because this organization is a bunch of bullies or whatever. That might be a little bit of it, but bro, you don't have an agent, okay? So, so you wait to the very end of the season to personally walk in and negotiate this yourself. Okay, um, bro, that's like me having a fire, and instead of a fireman showing up, uh, some random guy shows up, like with a water bottle. Dude, I got you, man. Dude, appreciate it, but like, I kind of need like a professional here, dude. Like, dude, the company, they're judging you for not having an agent. They don't. That's bad decision making. Period, bro. That's as bad a decision making, like I said, as the other examples I mentioned. Bad is not. I think not hiring a lawyer is the most like adequate like analogy. That's like me not hiring a lawyer over $1 million case, because that's how much money we're dealing with in this situation. We are dealing with millions of dollars. It's yeah, you probably don't have a lawyer if you're paying off a speeding ticket, but like if you're like in a serious court case, yeah, you probably want a lawyer. Um, Now it makes even more sense to have an agent, because it's like, bro, you really have like nothing to like lose, like so. Anyways, yeah, him not having an agent is just so questionable. I question his decision making like off the bat, dude. Him not having an agent is very Kyrie Irving. Like, I remember he reminds me of Kyrie at this point. Like that sounds like something Kyrie would do. Oh, I don't have an agent. Didn't he say he don't need a coach? That sounds like something Kyrie would say. We don't need a coach. We don't need an agent. Freaking, how much you trying to give me? Like, come on, bro. Dude, agents, bro, they probably spend all night looking at deals, looking at numbers, preparing the speech. Like, bro, it's like this. It's so disrespectful to like not take that position seriously. It's like arrogance to me. So I feel like that fact alone is like, I know I am going in order, because him being a running QB is the reason I'm out, but him number two, not having an agent, is like the second reason I'm totally out. But anyways, let's move on. Number three is injury prone. Bro, I don't know if it's just because you're a running quarterback or like you just don't want to play, but like it seems like when they need him the most, he's hurt, and he's always getting hurt. Now I don't blame him for getting hurt, because it's the NFL, but like it seems like if you run more outside the pocket, you seem to get hurt more. I mean, that just seems to be like the obvious like correlation / trend, right? If you run more and you're outside the pocket more, you're gonna get hurt more. Now, knock on wood, I don't want him to get hurt. I personally think he's entertaining to watch. He's a great player. You know, he's a Heisman winner. You know, he's talented as heck. You know what I'm saying? But I just can't rely on him in big moments. Like, where was he this year in the playoffs? And this year is what's wrong with modern footballers, bro. Modern athletes, bro. Because man, I'm old school, bro. I would have never let my team down like that. I don't care if I'm not getting paid. Dead ass, bro. Like, you gonna drag your team to the playoffs, 16, 17 games. You the quarterback of the team. You gonna not play, bro? You see Patty out there. You see Patrick Mahomes out there. That's a player that wants it. You see Jalen Hurts out there. He's hurt too. His name hurts, bro. His shoulder hurts. Had a hurt shoulder the whole playoffs. He was still running. Patrick Mahomes, bro, this dude could barely walk. The dude really sprained his ankle. You could tell. Trust me, ankle sprains, like, you can't. It's hard to do things on that. Dude, Pat knows, like, bro, we cannot put freaking Chad Henne in, right? Like, dude, Jalen Hurts, like, dude, we cannot put Gardner Minshew in, bro. Like, dude, they need me. Dude, Lamar's like, well, you guys didn't pay my contract, bro, so I'm not playing. It's like, bro, like, what are we, like 6 years old? Bro, dude, legacy matters, bro. The way your teammates perceive you matters. Your reputation matters, bro. Had he played that game, even if he got hurt, had he played that game, bro, his respect level would have went up so much. I'm telling you, bro, that is the reason certain quarterbacks are successful and certain quarterbacks aren't. Dude, players will play hard for Jalen. Why? Because they know he's hurt and they know he's doing it. There's no doubt in their mind that he's there to ride. Same thing with Patty. Patty is like, bro, you can tell the respect his teammates give him. They're like, well, he's hurt. We know he's hurt. This is Patrick Mahomes. Like, bro, Lamar, dude, barely even hurt, bro. Barely even hurt, bro. Minor injury. Only he knows how it feels. But like, come on, bro. This is football, dude. You gotta show that you're here. You gotta show that you want it, man. For me, that was bad. Now, that's just my side of it. I could understand why you wouldn't play because you might miss out on some money. But dude, when you start only making decisions for money, dude, I'm telling you, you guys will discover this in life because I'm 30 and I've witnessed this. When you start, you might have one or two decisions in your life, maybe more, where like if you choose money as the main thing, it'll derail you for a long time. Like, seriously consider the respect you get. Consider other people. Like, seriously consider other people in life. And like, that's just my take. Seriously consider other people. Have some guts, dude. And like have some respect, dude. Like, I would understand if he was like a second string wide receiver. I totally get it. But bro, you're probably the highest paid player on the team, even if you don't get a contract. Just freaking play. They're already paying you. They might not have renewed your contract. Okay, bro. But they paid you for this season. Go play. Okay? Look, dude, my job hasn't paid me for next year. I'm still working. I'm not gonna like, whoa, you guys haven't freaking given me a raise for next year yet. What the heck? Bro, come on, man. You were one of the luckiest people on earth, Lamar Jackson. One of the luckiest, most physically gifted, one of the most, dude, has never had to work a real job in his life. One of the luckiest, most fortunate people on earth. Bro, you drag your team through 18, 19 games and then pull up and be like, oh, I'm not playing. Putting Gardner Minshew in there, bro. Come on, man. Like, that's I would have gone at him, bro. If I was his teammate, I would have been like, I would have wanted out of the franchise, bro. After that, because like I can't do low effort, dude. I can't do low effort, and I can't do lack of toughness, dude. It just, in sports, for me, I've never seen those two things work. I've never seen those two things translate into success, dude. Ever. Never seen it. Never seen it. Best players I've ever seen. LeBron, tough as nails, bro. He's played leading point scorer, dude. That's all you gotta say. Like, does anybody doubt his toughness? No. Kobe, toughest dude. Does anybody doubt his toughness? No. Great player, 5 rings. Jordan, does anybody doubt his toughness? No. Dude, I'm telling you, dude. Like, that's the reason number 3 I'm out. I'm not even done with this video. I still have 2 more reasons. I am here. I am here right now with my shirt on backwards. Yes, my shirt is on backwards. Okay. His playoff record isn't great. His regular season record is good. Very good. His playoff record is questionable. And that's a red flag for me. That's a big red flag for me. Now, I know there's a lot of quarterbacks. I think even Peyton Manning struggled to really get his first playoff wins and get a Super Bowl. But I'm not seeing, he didn't play this year. So it's really been like 2 years since he even been in the playoffs. And his one win is against, guess who? Baker Mayfield, bro. Baker Mayfield, bro. Now, that team was good, but come on, bro. You gonna retire right now with Baker as the MVP. Baker as your only playoff win, bro. What? I think he let the MVP thing go to his head. I think he let the Heisman thing go to his head. Bro, let these trophies go to your head, bro. That's what Patty Mahomes cares about, dude. That's what Jalen Hurts cares about, dude. They don't care about MVPs. Like, seriously, like, what is an MVP? Like, bro, it's all about championships. It's all about championships. All about championships. If you playing for any other reason, get out. Seriously. That's how life works, bro. If you nope, we're not gonna win. If you ain't playing for a championship, get out. If you ain't playing for a championship, get out. Like Russell Westbrook, bro. If you ain't playing for a championship, get out. Cause like I'm not dealing with that, bro. When you start getting people that have different mental goals, you gotta be on the same. It's all about synergy. You gotta be on the same page, bro. Same page. Like anything in life, bro. Like anything in life. We're all athletes. We all do athlete-like things. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, his playoff record is very questionable. That's probably the least reason I wouldn't sign him. Because, like I said, all it takes is one good run, like Matthew Stafford showed. Everything trash you did in the past can suddenly go away after like one decent season. Matthew Stafford. And then he went right back to being trash. Anyways, we're in my last reason I can't with Lamar Jackson is the receiver feedback. It just seems like nobody wants to play with this guy. Like what big free agent receivers or what receivers have you seen move that direction? I haven't seen it. I haven't even almost seen it. It almost seems like they're going the opposite direction. I think what's a face left. The dude from now he wasn't that good to me, but he left what's his name? Hollywood Brown. Hollywood got on out. Now, granted, Hollywood gives me diva vibes, but I think that was a sign. I think that was a sign that players don't want to play with him. They don't want to play with a running quarterback, bro. Especially a wide receiver. I mean, if I was a wide receiver, I wouldn't want to play with him either. I mean, it's like, bro, I trained my whole life to get passes thrown to me by a quarterback, not freaking a running quarterback, bro. Not a runner. Like, I'd play with Jalen Hurts. I would. Because I know we're trying to win. I know we're probably going to win. I know I will get passes. Like, dude, Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown were, like, catching balls all over the place all season. Yeah, so I don't think Lamar... I don't think receivers want to play with him. And that's really bad. So, I hope he gets his max. Oh yeah, let me leave on this last point. I was talking to my boy Paul about this yesterday. Let me leave on this last point about the deal, right? The reason I'm extremely hesitant to give anybody the same amount of Patrick Mahomes is, and let me address this too. So like, everyone's like, well, freaking Deshaun Watson got a max or whatever, 300, whatever, and so did freaking Kyler, and they're like, well, why didn't Lamar get it? I'm like, bro, that's exactly why I wouldn't give it to him. Have those two worked? No. Okay, cool. Well, I probably shouldn't try that then. You know what I'm saying? That's like two of my friends coming home and being like, bro, this club was trash. Bro, this club was trash. And then I'm like, y'all want to go to the club? Bro, like, no. It didn't work. Why would it work for you? What makes me special versus them two? Am I really that different? The only reason Patrick Mahomes has a max contract is because it's Patrick freaking Mahomes now. He's the best quarterback in the NFL. He's probably the best quarterback damn near ever. Like, I've never seen a quarterback play like that. Now, actually, Peyton Manning, though. But I've never seen a quarterback play like that. I actually think the best quarterback I've ever seen was him and Peyton Manning, in my opinion. But anyways, yeah. I just feel like if you pay somebody the same amount of money as you would Patrick Mahomes, what you're going to end up happening is a gap. If Pat is here and you're here, it's always going to be a race to here with one team starting off here and one team starting off here. Now, if you take less money, then you have more room for other talent. Now you have more room for other talent. Now you guys are both here. Jalen Hurts and the Eagles this year. Now you guys are both here. Now you guys are both here. You want the max Lamar? Now you guys are here. Because Pat is here. And nobody's Pat. Except for maybe Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is probably the only other player I'd give a max to. Because he's proven himself in the playoffs twice now. And it's Joe Burrow. And that boy lit that thing up in college. But anyways. That's the point right there. No max deal for me. Draft, bro. Draft quarterback, bro. Quarterbacks get better and better every year. I'd be very hesitant to give out a max contract under any circumstance. Unless a quarterback has brought me to a Super Bowl, bro. I'm not bringing out any type of max, bro. Max what? Max B? What are you talking about? Like, who are you talking about? Max, I'm trying to think of a famous Max. I can't even think. Mad Max? What are we talking about? Max? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? The temperature? You want to turn temperature up to max? Like, what max are you talking about? Bro, ain't no maxes for people that we not compare. Kyler Murray, bro, that's the reason? Because Kyler got paid? Bro, I'm not gonna be that stupid. Sorry. Bro, let's see how the Cardinals do the next 3 years. Let's see how the Browns do, bro. With old diddly hands. Let's see how the Browns do with old diddle fingers over there. You think they're gonna be fine? Where were they this year, bro? I don't even remember seeing them. Like seriously. That's my take, guys. I'm totally done. Next stop, ESPN, baby. It's Matty Ice. Peace out.